So I'm working on our 2020 Jeep Wrangler today, and the problem we're having is climate control. So when you select the driver's side, heat or cold, it doesn't seem to respond. Passenger side is fine. As you select whatever you want, heat or cold, it moves like it's supposed to, but the heater, like it's starting to get cold out, being November, you gotta hit heat, and it doesn't do anything. It just keeps blowing out cold until you get all the way to high. Now you get to high, I'm guessing that's just a default where it bypasses all the sensors, because then on my computer I can see where it goes to full 100% open on the blend door, which is what directs the air over to your heater core and heats up the air. But anything below that, and it doesn't work. Slowly goes back to cold every time. So I've got this Think Car computer. I'll put the link in the description or the pinned comment, whichever I actually remember to do. So it's showing the left air duct temp sensor showing 176 degrees, where all the other temperature sensors are showing about 80, 82 degrees right now. So I had the car running, hooked the computer to it, pushed up on the passenger side, and then you can see the passenger side start to climb up, and the driver's side doesn't. And just like I told you before. So let me show you where it's at. Well, I actually already took the sensor out. I'm gonna show you where I took it out from. So you gotta go under the steering wheel. Like a lot of things, pain in the butt, doing anything under the dash. But thank goodness you don't have to pull a dash or anything like that. So take this panel, it's right underneath the steering wheel. No screws, nothing, it just pulls out. Might have to get a little plastic pry tool like this to get it out. And then come up under here. And as you can see, there's the gear shift and all that. Look right up over here towards the center. And that hole right there is where that probe was at. You have this little wire connector that goes into it. Now I got it on my computer, a diagram where I'm going to show you how to take this off. Maybe you can see a little bit easier on the computer, but I had to slide a pick up in there and pull it out, but I'll show you that. But now that sensor, all it does is push in and pull out. Now I couldn't pull it out with my hand. I had to use this pry tool to do it, and it was a pain in the butt. It doesn't turn like a cam or nothing like that. I just put it in there like that and just push down so that this part could pry it out, and just keep trying over and over again until it finally comes out. But whenever I disconnected that from the wire, it showed like -4 degrees or -40 degrees or something like that. So I knew I had the correct sensor. Now, there's no way to show you how this connector actually works up under the dash because there's not enough room. So you can see this diagram shows as the sensor goes in the dash like this. How I had to get that disconnected is it's not one of those where you can just push it in with your thumb and pull it out. It's not like that. So what I did was I took a straight pick and I put it in between the wire connector and the plastic piece of the sensor, just like that. Just slid it in there. That gets this plastic portion of the sensor facing towards us, pushes it out away from the wire connector, and then you can just grab that wire connector with that pick up in there, raising that piece of plastic out. Just grab that connector and then pull it out with your hand, or if you have a curved pick, you can take it up there like that and kind of grab that wire and pull it out. So that's how that comes out. I was not able to get a temp sensor locally, so I had to go to eBay to get one. As you can see, I still have the old one in there. 176 degrees is what it's showing. The right side, which is the passenger side, shows 91 degrees. So I'm going to install this temp sensor right from eBay. And as soon as you unplug the sensor, it goes straight to -40 degrees. So if you live in a very cold environment and you can't get a temp sensor, you don't have heat on the driver's side, what you could do is just unplug the sensor and then you have full heat, or just go all the way to the high setting. I think it goes to full heat also. I'm gonna plug it in and see what it says. And with the new sensor plugged in, 60 degrees. 100% happy with that. Now it's 60 degrees because I don't have it put into the plenum yet. It's just out here in free air. So I'm gonna turn the heat on and see, or I can already feel it. Heat coming out. So now I'll show you how easy it is to plug this thing or install it back into the panel. So as a reminder, steering wheel all underneath here. You got a little panel that comes off here with no tools. And the sensor is going to push into that little hole up there. So I've already got it plugged in. And it just pushes in, doesn't screw, doesn't turn, nothing. Pushes in and it's installed. That simple. So now what are we reading? It's now starting to heat up. We've got good heat. You go up here. Select 82 degrees and you'll slowly start seeing the temperature rise. It's just that simple.